welcome to crafts for day 2. Today we are going to make snails from Easter eggs. I am 35 years old and I don't think I've ever made an Easter egg in the summer. So this has been pretty cool for me. And guess what? This Easter egg right here was made from dye with chili powder in it. So it was an all-natural dye. It has vinegar, chili powder, and there's recipes in your craft book for how you can make this too. So my snail has beads for eyes, toilet paper roll for its tentacles. Did you know that those are called tentacles and not antenna? And snails generally have 2 upper tentacles and 2 lower tentacles. We didn't do the lower ones because it makes it look more like an alien. But then its shell is made of the Easter egg and its body is made of about 1/3 of a toilet paper roll. Does anybody have too much toilet paper at their house still, or not enough? Maybe you can go to your neighbor's house and say, could you please throw out a toilet paper roll if you don't have enough? But I bet you might have one at your house somewhere. So here are 2 snails as an example. This one was also made with the chili powder. So it makes an orange sort of light colored dye. And these 2 can be friends and we can make a story about them. So later, after you're done with yours, then you can make a story. Maybe you can go outside and get some sticks or whatever you need and make a habitat for your snails. Also, I have a question. Does anybody know how old a snail can be? Some snails can live to 25 years. That's a pretty cool trivia fact. Another thing is that some snails can eat starfish. Some are venomous. Some live in the ocean, some live in the desert. Also, did you know that snails, when they have their shells on their back, they never lose that shell. They have to have it to live. They're born inside that shell and then they keep growing and it just is part of them. It's a little bit like us with our fingernails. We don't lose our fingernails and they're just part of us. But a shell can get damaged, but a snail can secrete calcium deposits, secretions, and it helps grow back the snail's shell, similar to our fingers. So today, Buzz and Molly are talking about God renews. And as you look at your snail, think about what it does. And it goes into the dirt, it goes in the grass, it just lives in the world. Maybe it doesn't worry about too much. Maybe we worry about more. So maybe when we feel worried or we feel like we're not very renewed, that we can't take a deep breath, we can remember a snail and we can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remember, maybe I can be more like a snail. Another thing, snails can smell really well because they are able to get low and be right there in the ground. So another thing, if you feel worried and you feel like you need renewal, you can close your eyes and you can smell around and it helps us calm down. And that's another way that we can be like a snail. So it's time to bug out on your crafts and go make your own snail with your Easter eggs and your toilet paper roll and your beads or whatever else you have for eyes, and tell a story about your snails. Bye y'all. Bye. Bye.